Guys, it's Ruthie with the Popple Backyard Farm. Today I'm going to show you pretty much what I'm going to be doing most of 2026. I will be doing other things, but this is going to be like my main gig. So, to get through the Bible, I'm reading a Bible monthly. Hopefully each month I'll get through my Bible. It only takes 2 hours and 15 minutes a day to read your Bible in a month. And I'm home all day with my husband. I'm retired. So it is definitely doable. And I've read the Bible through, I think, even before a month. So monthly, I'm trying to pick up a different Bible and read it. Now, I'm going to be doing all this year the inductive study method. And I got this new inductive study Bible. I don't know if this is the new one. Yeah, this is the new one. And let me go kind of show you what you do. And I'll explain to you what I'm doing. So it has this nice intro and everything. And basically, I'm not going to do a full review on this Bible. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So if you want to kind of follow along and see what I'm doing, you can see. So I'm just basically going through the steps. Step 1, I begin with prayer. Step 2, I ask the 5 whys and a how, which are who was it written to whom, what, when, where, how, or why, how. Step 3 is mark key words and phrases. Step 4 is look for lists. This was some of the things that the markings they show you. Okay. Step 5 is watch for contrast and comparisons. Step 6, notes of expressions of time. Step 7, identify terms of conclusion. 8, develop chapter themes. 9, discover lessons for life. 10, complete the chart at a glance. And then I added interpretation, application, and the chart I added. But let me show you, this is the beginning of the Bible. But let's see, let's go to Genesis 1 because I have it done. And I'll explain to you what I'm doing. The chart might not be on here. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm making a chart for each chapter in the entire Bible. So I haven't gotten to chapter 9 yet, but this is chapter 9. I'm actually working on Genesis 7 right now. This is going to take me a while, but I want to do this and I'll explain a little bit as I'm talking to you my method for this year so you can see. This is going to be a slow move, the way I'm doing it, but I'm doing it this way on purpose. So each chapter, I'm going to probably read about 20 times, which is going to get it really solid in me, okay? But because this is going to be such a slow read, this is where my monthly Bible comes in, so I can, like, say if I'm studying in Genesis, well, I could be reading all through all the other books in my monthly read. And I'm also doing other things, but just so you know, see what I'm doing. Okay, so like each Bible that I have more than enough to fill these. I got more than 20 Bibles. So on this Bible, usually I start off in this Bible. So it's like who was it written to and to whom was he talking. So in chapter 7, God and Noah are talking, okay? So I will go through each of the steps in a different Bible, which brings me to this. Now, today, I started working in the Tony Evans Study Bible. And what I did here, and it doesn't matter which Bible I pick up or what step I'm at. I did the where in Noah's Ark. Where was this taking place? It was taking place pretty much in Noah's Ark is what I wrote. And that part of it. So these other chapters that I haven't got to in this Bible, when I'm tired or just feel like reading, I can catch up in all these Bibles and fill in the gaps. So this particular Bible, I didn't do any work on Genesis 1 or 2, so I'll just like read that on its own and not do the inductive with it. So in essence, I'm reading through like 20 different Bibles as far as I can get in the inductive study Bible. I might read more, I might read less, as well as reading my Amplified Bible. because I'm retired, I can spend like 8, 10 hours, even more in the Bible. My method is pretty much I get up in the morning. Now my husband is a disabled amputee, so I'll get up in the morning and make us both coffee and all that, and set us up for the day. Then I'll sit for a little bit and do my little Bible study, get myself through the morning, and then what I'll do is I'll clean a little bit, and while I'm cleaning, I'm praying, okay? Because I'm an intercessor. So the things in my prayer Bible, I'll be cleaning. And I have a captain's log. You can look up that video on that. So, like, I'll write in my captain's log, got up, made breakfast. It's like every step of my life I write in there. And then I'll say my next thing to do is to, sit down and have my Bible study, okay? Then I'll say, then I'll have like the next thing. So everything I'm doing is logged in there. So between that and this and this and my other studies, I have everything recorded. So I'll clean, then I'll rest because I'm 63. And maybe in the middle of what I'm doing, my husband might need me. So I can't really have like a set schedule because of the things that go on here. So basically, I do my chores and I pray. Then I help my husband whenever he needs me. And then when I get tired and I need a break, because sometimes there's times that my husband and I, like, my husband wasn't feeling well, so he needed extra care. And so I might get tired. Like at that time, he got sick. He got C. diff from too many antibiotics, and he wasn't, moving as well by himself. And so I help him move around. And so maybe at that point, I might take a little break and I might work on my study here. So by the time the day is over, the goal is that I finished that chapter and got into the next chapter. So today would be I'd want to finish chapter 7, get into 8 a little bit of Genesis. And then tomorrow I can start off there. But that doesn't mean this is the only thing I do, because I have other Bible studies and things that I'm working on as well. But this is my main emphasis, is to do as much of the inductive study Bible as I can and to read this Bible. The other things are just, I'm retired. I can have fun. So say I want to pick up a Christian book and read it that day. I can do that. It's just, I enjoy my life. I enjoy my fellowship with the Lord. And that's pretty much how it goes. So, but pretty much while I'm really heavy cleaning and the day going about, like the bulk of the day, as I'm cleaning and cooking dinners and making meals and all that type of thing, I go back to the study, work like a step. I just grab a Bible and work on the one step. Okay, so I'm taking a break. Okay, let's work on the where. And then I'll do this, read this chapter here. Then I might, after I get done with this, I might close my Bible, throw a little laundry in, do a couple other things. Then I'll grab the next step and I'll do that step in a different Bible. And that's pretty much the way the day is going. Now, at the end of the day, when I'm beat tired, I can't think of, it's like, oh, I'm tired. It's nighttime. I've worked all day or whatever. That's when I can jump into the Amplified Bible. Or like, this is pre-recorded, by the way. So, like today, I have to go to the car dealership. My husband is in the hospital today. He hasn't been feeling well. He had C. diff from too many antibiotics, so he's been in the hospital. He's gaining his strength. He can't come home until he can get into his wheelchair by himself. So he's there, but because of that, I have the car, which he doesn't drive anymore. He decided he doesn't want to drive anymore. He could drive if he wanted to. We'd have to get a special hand thing for his hands, but he doesn't want to drive, so that's fine. But anyway, I have to take the car to the dealership, I think, to get a new battery. So I'm going to shoot out and do that. But I can bring this Amplified Bible with me. I wouldn't want to bring the inductive study method. That would be more than I want to deal with. But I can bring my daily reader and read that there. And then that should take, he's told me, like a half an hour. So when I come home from that, I can take care of the house and do all the things I need here. But this is where, like I said, I can read my daily read or whatever I want, and it can get through pretty quick. And just so you can see, like, I've done quite a bit. I usually mark everything that I read. It's just fun, and I read all over. It's just how I do it. It's just, like I might go and sit at the at the dealership and decide I'm going to read, maybe I want to read Psalms. I've been kind of thinking a lot about Psalms lately, which are like prayers and songs, so I can do that. So I hope this is a blessing to you. And I'll tell you, it's definitely changed my Bible study time. I just love it because I'm going through the word really slow, but I'm also going through the word very fast. You guys that have never read your Bible through in a year or whatever, you need to read it through in a month. Once you do it, it's so much faster every other time. It's just like cross references. I'm trying to look up more cross references. And once you do it for a while, it's like you just know them and it's not like so time consuming. So if you take 2 hours and 15 minutes a day, half an hour here, half an hour there, an hour in the morning, hour at night, um, you'll get it done in a month, probably faster depending on how fast you read. But if you're not a reader, go ahead and listen to it on Audible, or YouTube has it for free. You can listen to the Bible. But this business of a year, I don't know who thought that up, but you'll never get your Bible read if you if you do it for a year. You just need to do it, put both feet in, and get it done. Just every chance you get. And once you read it through once, you're going to find out that consecutive times are a lot faster. Okay, guys, this is Ruthie with the Purple Backyard Farm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share this with your friends, and I will see you in my next video. God bless.